In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of adding the Ninja Forms Stripe add-on to your WordPress form. First, I will start by showing you where to add your Stripe credentials to Ninja Forms. After that, I will show you how you can quickly generate a payment form using our Stripe form template. Finally, we will walk through the Stripe action itself and its features. So get yourself ready, grab a drink and snack, and let's get to it. Step 1, setting up your Stripe developer credentials with Ninja Forms. So today we're going to put in our test key and a secret key. To access the API keys, just go to Developers, go to API Keys, and here you will see my publishable key and my secret key. Since this is a development form, I'm going to turn on the debug logger. The debug logger records diagnostic data that can be exported and sent to our support team if you suspect there's an issue. So definitely turn that on and then you save. Step 2, generate a payment form with the Stripe form template too. So go ahead and click on the Stripe template. Your admin email has been added and your record submission action has been added. Now for the Stripe action. We want to choose a fixed amount, $25. The email address, as you can see, has already been added in, so conveniently. Go ahead and add your information. So I'm going to type in Ninja support, so it doesn't matter, and then my email address. And this can be any email address since we're just testing out the form. All right. Now, if you don't see this test mode option, go back into your form and look under the Advanced tab here and scroll down until you see test mode. And if this is not green, that's why your form may not be working. So go ahead and enable that. I'm going to show you things that you can do with our Stripe action. So as I mentioned prior in the intro, we are going to select cards only. If you want to select all payment methods, you can. You just need to make sure you update those in your Stripe account. All right, if you want to include a shipping address information, you go ahead and toggle that button on, and you can add the customer's first name with the fields we already have. And you can do an address. We did not include an address field, so that is something you'd go back here on the form fields and look for address and add it into your form anywhere you want. Then you'd go back here to email actions, address, and you'd select it from the merge tag. And you just do the same with city, state, zip code, yada, yada, you get it. You can also set recurring payments. Again, this payment plan ID you can find in your Stripe account. And there is an article that we've created that shows you how to set up a recurring payment. Same thing goes for subscription trial. When you are ready for your form to go live, please make sure to disable test mode. If you don't have this disabled, you won't be collecting payments in real life, so please do. You can give your product a name right here. You can include a description. You can even add an image of your product if you want. The other thing that's nice is the Stripe payment field is conditional logic compatible, which means if you have more than one payment that you want to include, you can use conditional logic to set that up. All right, so earlier we chose to get the total from a fixed amount, and we chose it from this drop down, and then we entered in an amount. Well, there's two other ways that you can get your total. So you can also get it from a field. This would be like if you had a select field or a list field on your form that let the user choose a certain dollar amount. Like say you're accepting donations and you only wanted them to pay in certain increments, this would be an excellent choice. The next is the calculation field. To set up the calculation field, one way that you can do it is, let's say, add a number field. And this could be, I don't know, like a quantity, how many somebody wants of something. So how many items do you want? And then you can go into the advanced section, click on calculations, add new, give it a variable name. We're just going to call it total. And then we're going to add in our number field. And we're going to times it by the price. So for this particular product, we're going to charge $5 every time. Click done. And you're going to open the Stripe action up. Select the calculation variable, which is total. Click done. Publish your form. Let's go see what it looks like. All right, so we're back at the form that we created earlier. As you'll see, there's now the address field and how many items do you want. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out again with an email, because this can be whatever I want, and then an address. I can't spell, I'm sorry, you guys. And then we want 10 items. So we're going to submit. Uh-oh, no API key was provided. That's strange. You may have guessed, is I forgot to turn on test mode. So let's go back and enable test mode. We'll save, done, publish. Then we will need to refill out the form. Enter in our names, our email, our address. We'll do this one because I can spell it. 10 items. Submit. There we go. And it loaded. $10, remember. 10 times 5 is 50. So that's the correct amount. We'll put in our expiration, 28, 123, Ninja support, and then pay. Oh, most importantly, we need the card information. There you go, paying with Visa, and it should process. Bada bing, bada boom, take us back. Now, how do we know it processed? Good question. So we're going to look at our submission data next. All right, to look at your submission data, you're going to go into Ninja Forms and then Submission, and you're going to select your form. So Stripe payment form. And look, here's our submission data. And if you edit, you can see that here's the Stripe payment. We know it's a test transaction. Here's the fake customer ID, and here's the customer charge ID, the card, Visa, and the last 4 digits. So you have all of this information right here in your submission section of the form builder. It's really cool. When you have a live payment, this will show you if it went through or had some issue. And if you have some issue, you can look in your Stripe account, or you can always contact our support team. So that's getting started with our Stripe add-on. I hope you enjoyed, and let us know if you have any other questions or concerns. And as always, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.